Salam and greetings, everyone. Welcome to another session of Seeker's Nest under the segment of our Seeker session. Today, we have a guest with us quite far away from our homeland, right? He is currently now residing in Spain, in Cantabria. So, inshallah, we will have a discussion with him about the current COVID situation, and also he has his own language program that maybe some of our viewers out there who want to learn about the Spanish language, maybe you can take a look at his video. So, without further ado, let me introduce our guest speaker. Welcome to our show, Mamat Spain, aka Zafi. Assalamualaikum, brother.
Waalaikumsalam.
How are you? How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah. Okay, good. Now you also now fasting month, dia punya timing dia not the same like Singapore, right? So we are still on belum lagi buka lagi.
Oh, I see. I mean, here kalau dah malam, sana would be day,
Afternoon, yes, 6 hours
Afternoon.
different lah. Furthermore now we are in like spring. Spring, summer, the days more longer than night. So dia punya so it will be a little bit more longer lah.
I see.
And the hour difference is 6 hours difference. Now
How-
6 hours different. If it's during winter and autumn, it will be like 7 hours difference.
How's Ramadan so far there in Spain?
Alhamdulillah. Oh, Spain. Okay, yeah. Okay. I mean, at the beginning of Ramadan, we're still under the lockdown. But lately, they loosened the lockdown, so we are allowed to. There's more freedom, as nak cakap, but still, we are advised to practice safety distance and wear safeties. I mean, like masks and gloves when necessary lah, especially in closed confined places, macam public transport, supermarket, or no.
So maybe for the viewers out there, maybe they are not aware of where exactly where in Spain that you are residing. So you are residing in Cantabria, right?
Yes, Cantabria. Cantabria is the sea is Mar Cantabrico is Cantabria Cantabria Sea, which is around here. So we are at the north part of Spain, next to maybe around north part of Spain. The popular one might be countries is the Basque country, País Vasco they call it. I mean Bilbao, because Spain, the capital, those capital which are very famous is like Barcelona, Madrid, Valencia, Bilbao. These are some of the popular ones. So we are like next door to Basque country. So but so it's like at the north part of Spain.
So to touch on a bit on the current situation, I think now the whole world is facing this COVID-19 issue.
Yeah,
right.
the pandemic.
So how is it like for you living in Spain and furthermore away from your family? And how is it living in Spain in this current time of COVID right now?
Well, to be honest, it's quite worrying also lah. I mean, your family is there. Mom is getting older. You always kind of worry. Because especially they said this COVID is very dangerous, especially for those for the elderly, right? Because of their immune system, their defense are low and that kind of thing. So of course lah, I'm worried, you know. But I mean, to be there is different, you know. Even though when you call them, you know, you with all the technology that we have nowadays, you can video call, you know, free video call some more. Then after that, you ask them, your family usually will say that, no, we're okay, don't worry, kind of thing, you know. But to be there and to see that they are okay is totally different. You know, when you're there, you see, you know that they're okay. But when you're here, when we are talking, yeah, you know that they will say they're okay, but you know it's different. You know, the feeling when you are there, you actually experience it, you see it, and you know feel it, then you say okay, they're safe. No, but like I said, I mean, if everybody um, practice or listen to the government, what the advices that they gave, you know, I mean, things will be okay lah. I mean,
True. Man,
so not so.
this year punya Ramadan, I think a bit different. In a way where even in Singapore, I
Yeah,
think I think you are
yeah,
aware of it lah. Even in
yeah,
Singapore,
you guys celebrating.
we are celebrating Ramadan at home, and inshallah also we'll be celebrating Hari Raya at home. So it's a big factor lah in Singapore because kita tak dapat do visitings, and especially on the
Yeah.
first day of Raya. And you for yourself, how does it feel staying abroad then being away from your family on, especially let's say during this festive punya season of Hari Raya? How does it feel, right, for you to live abroad at the same time celebrate Hari Raya itself?
Well, I think to be away from your family on this kind of festive holidays and everything, especially macam Hari Raya is I mean the atmosphere, you know, tak sama kan, you know, you're alone and you're not with your family. But I think after so many years already, right, I'm kind of used to it really lah. I mean, I still call where on the day, you know, the same routine, you know, talk to mom, ask for her forgiveness and forgiveness and everything. But down here, furthermore, um, so far I never met any Malay before down here. So the one who practice, who celebrate, you know, Eid, is the Muslims, but most of them are Africans, Moroccan, people from Senegal, and Tanzania, Algeria, you know. So these people. I mean, I have friends who I got a few friends who are Muslim also. So, but so far I never celebrate with friends. Macam, I mean, on the first day, I mean, it's normal to be with their family and everything, right? So, but okay lah. I mean, like I said lah, I'm kind of used to it really. not not having this the Hari Raya like we do, like wah, the following the day dah start kemas rumah lah, cat rumah lah, beli barang baru lah, then after that baju kurung lah. Wah, nowadays not only one pair of baju kurung, people buy 3-4 pair. Then
But
after that, I think the most that was gonna suffer is the kids. I mean, like this year, no duit at Raya, you know. I mean, they are the one who's really gonna they're gonna feel the loss of Hari Raya.
but
The kids are gonna suffer more than us.
But the kids at this current punya time, they are very advanced. In a way, dorang
Yeah,
dorang tahu dorang tak dapat duit raya on the first day, but still they can demand for it because why? Because we have PayNow, PayPal, we have PayLah, whatever pay, right?
true, true, true. Yeah.
We
Then
have Alipay.
you should do the new one. I don't know, Pay 8. You know, Pay 8. 8 Pay. I don't know, but a new one where kids they can do it like they like at the moment, you know, you like for example if they talk to their uncle on the phone or what, hey, where's my duit raya? You say, no, you can do it now. You can just transfer it to my phone number. You have my phone number, right? You know, like PayNow and PayPal, that kind of thing. So it's like 8 now or Pay 8. You know, they can do it directly. So that will be more interesting. They will be like, okay, confirm they can check. Yeah, you haven't sent. You better send now, huh? So
they have their account
they
every
can
year.
insist.
Every year don't activate account tau, man.
So kids, don't worry, huh? You can. Who knows? You can find someone to do that.
Inshallah, inshallah. Okay, then we also would like to know a bit of the no doubt with all this current situation of COVID, yeah, with all this, we can say a bit of negativity lah. But I think the whole world are going strong, staying united, right, moving forward from this COVID. From your perspective, right, how are you moving forward with this COVID situation, especially when you are living in Spain?
Um, the COVID hit Spain very hard, the other time. Well, people at first people they did not think that it's gonna be that serious, but once things start to get out of hand, people are like, wow. We go. I mean, after 2 months of lockdown, recently only we are allowed to have our like for example, like kids, you can go out for a walk with their parents. The adults can have exercise, can do the exercise. The elderly also can have their walk, just to get out from home and to do something. You know. So when it hit, when people start going crazy and things are crazy, I mean, I'm worried also lah. I mean, this kind of thing you can never know, right? Is is dangerous, and the death toll per day is like over the board, there was this time I think almost to 900 per day, death cases, then after that recently, now it's like 26,000 death cases around there, most of them in Madrid, 8,500 and more. Then after that followed by Catalonia. Catalonia, 5,000. Then ours down here in Cantabria is like 200 cases so far, around there. Just sum it up. Like I said, things were crazy back then. Then after that, slowly, people start to, I mean, if you heed the advice, the government advice that what you need to do, it's better to stay at home. Wear mask, not only to protect yourself, but to protect others. You know, and wear gloves where you're gonna touch things and everything. So far things are going okay lah. Then that's why the government start loosening up the lockdown. They break it down to 4 phases. Zero, we are allowed on the phase zero. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3. Phase zero, we have every like for example, the kids have their hours. We adults have our own, and the elderly also have their own. So the kids, we first thing in the morning from 6 to 10, we can do our exercise, our routine exercise, or we can go for a jog, or we can do go to outside and do some exercise and everything. Then after that, from 10 to 12, this is phase zero. 10 to 12 is the elderlies. Those elderlies, they are allowed to have their walk and everything. Then from 12 to 7 are the kids, but the kids must be accompanied by their parents. Then after that, 7 to 8, the elderlies again. Then after that, hours again, from 8 to 11. That is phase zero. This is the hours that being
Allocated
breakdown. So everybody have their own timing. The time that. Then after that, now we are in phase 1 already. But some part of Spain, they are still in phase zero because of this. The government only said that they can move on to or go up to phase 1 from 0 to 1. Depends if the death cases or the situation is under control. So some places are still waiting for their time to be approved, to be approved to move on to the next level. So ours, we already reached really phase one. So phase one now, we are allowed to go out. So, then after that, social gathering, not more than 10 people. Then like for example, restaurant are still closed. Um, uh, um, religious places also, I think only 30%, 30%. Then after that, they so called macam pubs lah, where people down here people like to macam kedai kopi, something like that. But you cannot have a big, only 30% also their capacity. Okay, around that. So from there, if we move on to phase two, then it'll be a different lah. So they will give up bit by bit lah. So only thing that lately, people many are worried about the second wave. Some part of Europe dah hit the second wave dah start. Macam China also they starting their. So down here the lockdown, like Singapore CB, right, circuit breaker and everything. So so far we are doing okay lah. I mean down here north part of Spain, it's not that bad not like other tempat lah. So okay lah. I mean we are moving on okay, slowly.
That's good
but
news.
surely.
That's good news.
Yeah.
Actually, as long as a country progress slowly with this current situation, even in Singapore, I think we are seeing good progress in many areas. Like the cases are now more controlled. Like most of the cases are from the dormitories side, from the foreign workers. And so I think our government in Singapore, I think, doing the right measures in a way is to isolate these cases appropriately lah. I think likewise to other countries around the world, they are worried like you said lah, the second wave. Pasal kita pun tak tahu ni second wave dia punya pukulan pun macam mana, kan?
Yeah, nobody can be sure because like for example now dia punya affected cases dah rise up a little bit, but I don't think it's alarming because now there's a lot more tests, so everybody every government and they are giving away, they are calling people to come down and have voluntarily to have a test. So with all these tests for COVID, there's a lot already nowadays, so everybody is testing it, so that's why I think the numbers will go up a little bit. I mean affected cases because if everybody start testing, then because lately everybody's at home, so those who are outside or those in the hospital or those who feel that they are they go and check and everything.
Expose,
But yes, now it's different, but still also nowadays, so they said like WHO, they already said that I mean WHO also thought that this thing said that this thing is gonna be with us like for a while I mean after that the immune system, so the immune for Singapore, for Spain is quite low. I don't know what they call it, herd immune.
Yeah, our immunity system lah.
Yes. So so that is still very low. Spain is still very it's a very low percentage on that.
You see,
so,
for this situation like macam COVID ni, it doesn't really affect people punya health aja tau. For those that who is not affected directly, it affect them emotionally in many areas and all over the world we are facing with emotional and some of them are being depressed by this situation right now, being enclosed at their own homes, and for even some dorang are going through some financial difficulties that one is definitely because most household out there, especially in Singapore also lah, I can relate that are suffering from these financial issues But regardless to all that, I think we have to macam adjust lah. Macam no doubt people are not getting the same salary like how they used to get. They are not earning the same pay like how they used to get. I think most of the people all over the world, they are adjusting with this current life situation. I believe also
True.
in Spain, most of the people out there also are facing these similar issues, eh?
Yeah. Like I said, because that time they were saying that those self-employed, have their own business and that kind of thing. They target like 40% of that is gonna be like business. We're gonna be affected that bad So like I said, now until now, just imagine all the F&B line still masih belum. I mean, there's certain restaurant dah boleh buka, but they can only do take away.
Betul.
Then after that, once bila dah boleh buka pun, only the capacity also cannot like 100%. They need to be 30%. Then after that, gradually they will let more and more. So tourism also bad because
Yeah.
it's gonna be like, like you look out now. So they're planning how to make the airplanes better so that everybody can travel and everything. So borders are they are going to open up again. So it will recuperate, but slow lah. I mean, even though they say everybody can travel, people will still have this, alamak, everybody coop up down there. You can breathe the air. That guy cough, how everybody gonna get affected. So this kind of thing is like still worrying. Do you think people want to go travel? I mean, for a while, it's gonna be a while before people start to go. I mean, if they're gonna go by their car to Johor or to KL, that's a different thing, and an airplane,
Yeah, true. I think talking about traveling, I think not many people right now are keen into like traveling at a distance in a way where from Asia to Europe, or to the States. I think most of them are more focusing on staying in their own country and try to hope for this situation to recover lah, right? And
Yes.
then at the same
Especially when money are low, like, especially nowadays.
betul, betul. I mean, with all that, I think staying at home, I think is so good for people to find new hobbies, and then at the same time also spend more time with family. So talking about new hobbies, maybe just want to share to our viewers out there also.
Yeah.
A bit of our brother Zafi here. He has his own language page by the name of Sepanyol 101. So he actually conducts ataupun share and videos of how to actually converse in Spanish. So I think that is one area where we can benefit from this time of COVID. Right. So for those yang nak tengok and want to understand further of his line of video, you can take a look at this short video.
Hola, saya Mamat Spain. Hari ini saya akan berkongsi dengan teman-teman on bagaimana kita boleh mengucapkan hello dan selamat tinggal dalam bahasa Sepanyol. Hello, hola, okay? H dia silence, hola, H dia tak berbunyi langsung. Selamat tinggal, adios, adios, selamat tinggal, adios. Itulah saja buat Sepanyol 101 di hari ini. Kita bertemu lagi on our next Sepanyol 101.
Itu dia kan. Our Shufu. But it's very interesting it's very interesting actually untuk macam I think for most Malay speakers ataupun those yang live in Malaysia and maybe Indonesia also Singapore kan, that if pasal kita suka travel especially to Europe. Then kalau kita travel to places macam in Europe kalau let's say kita travel to Spain, kadang-kadang kita we are not able to converse fluently tau, and because most of the native in that respective countries, they speak their own language, right? And when they are not really well versed in English, depend on which country you go lah, right? So I think it's an advantage for viewers out there also to know and what is a good what is the advantage for us to learn from this Spanish language?
Well, I think first of all, I'm not a teacher because I'm from the way I see it, I'm not teaching, I'm just sharing. Okay, so it's just basic Spanish knowledge. It's taklah mendalam sangat kan. So the basic one lah. So and this credit I not only there's a lot of people who help along the way, like Indra himself, Isham, you know. There are some of the um, first few who we were talking about, and after that came up this idea of sharing this Spanish knowledge. Since I already speak Spanish, you know, then there's friends along the way who I send them the first few videos where they say that I need to improve on this, I need to improve on that, and there's a lot of people, like I said, Hindra himself, Hisham, his close friend, my families, my adik, my sister-in-law, my best friend, Aisha and baby, you know, my sister-in-law, and you know, there's a few more other people who's been a great help, you know,
Encourage you.
until yes, encourage and giving me this support until at the day when I released the first video on YouTube. Well, I think this Spanish knowledge, at first I thought, we thought that it will be useful for those who love to travel, you know, because in this world, dalam dunia ni, there's like 21 countries that speak Spanish, you know, Spanish language, including Spain. So it's like 20 more countries. Mana negeri ni bawa Spanish. So I'll give you guys an example. South America. South America is very big. They're vast down there. I mean, there are a lot of countries down there, from Argentina, Chile, Ecuador, Costa Rica, Venezuela. Then after that, you go further up, Colombia. Then after that, Venezuela, Colombia. Then after you reach the Central America, from Panama, Salvador up to Mexico. You know, these countries all speak Spanish. Only Brazil kat bawah situ je, kat South America, yang tak berbual Spanish. The rest all speak Spanish. Imagine that big places, you know, that they can go to travel. You know, once they know the basic is okay. What you need to do, because if you go to Korea also, you speak Korea. No, what? But because they speak English, at least you can. So down there they don't actually speak a lot of English, but if you can speak basic Spanish, like hello, hi, or asking, especially how much is it? That is important.
Ask for discount.
How
Ask
much
for
is it?
discount.
That is important. Discount. So no. Cheaper. You know. So that is important. You know. Then after that, like I said, I mean, so when COVID hit, tourism was like, wow. I don't think tourism gonna be good idea. To give an example, you know, because who want to travel so nowadays? Then but don't forget that we are gonna spend a lot of time at home during COVID. So people is either they do practice some maybe healthy punya activities. Then some people try to pick up new hobbies. So new hobbies can be new language, right? So why not learn something new, which I'm sharing lah. I mean, kita boleh, you know, you can learn some Spanish, basic Spanish from the comfort of your home, you know, in your room, in your living room, while doing almost anything, cooking, or I mean, during your free time. So the video also on YouTube is like a 10-minute roughly kind of video. Then I have TikTok as well, which is like a 30-second kind of video, 60-second video. So it will be like some Spanish, basic Spanish words, which is easy, and I'll explain as the best as I can, so that you guys can understand. Then all these, my FB, Instagram, IGTV, TikTok, all is including my YouTube channel is Sepanyol 101. Sepanyol as in Malay punya Spanish, Sepanyol, SEPANYOL 101. That is my username. So while I'm at it, if you love the videos, like
Please,
and share it.
sus-
And please subscribe. Subscribe is free, huh? Don't worry, no need to pay one. So don't worry about do I need to pay, man? No, it's free. Subscribe is always free. Why?
mm,
Because when I release the new video, you'll be noticed. So you guys can see it
mm.
right at that moment.
Wow, Masya Allah. I think for our viewers out there who want to know more about our brother Zafi or aka Mamat Spain punya videos on Sepanyol 101, I will leave a link on his YouTube account, so on his YouTube punya videos and also on his Facebook punya page. Maybe you all can view more content from there. I think it's also good because why? Hopefully, inshallah, when things are better, then by next year people will start to travel. Then if you want to go to Spanish-speaking countries, Latin-speaking countries, then it's an advantage. At least basic dah tahu At least dah boleh berbual sikit. At least tak kena tipu.
my my
At least tak
my
kena
advice
tipu.
is my advice is come to Spain first. Because why? Because I'm here. So if you guys want, you can, the best thing I think to come to Spain first because I'm here. So it will be a lot better. Jadi apa tahu? Jadi like I said, I mean Spain is big. They have beautiful places. If for example the place where I'm at, Cantabria, we are known for all these beautiful coasts that we have. You know, the beaches is like
Beautiful,
yeah.
Sometimes it's good to take a break, and but now it's not a.
It's always good to take a break lah. I mean,
Mm,
I think people usually skip Spain. Indra. I think because why? Because the language barrier. If they can, usually they will go to England. Why? Because
English speaking,
English League.
English
English League.
speaking.
They want to go to the stadium, but most of all is because they speak English. Singaporean we speak English. So it's like next door only. We're not that far also from England. It's like just like
Few hours,
it's near. It's like,
Mm.
no, it's more. If
Kalau
you take aeroplane, yeah. So,
oh,
but
okay.
it's so like I said, I mean they skip because of the language barrier. So but now you can learn the language. Well, you can try, you can, wow, I already learn, I think I'm okay already, I want to travel. But if you're still worried about that, don't worry, I'm here. Hook me up, who knows? I can help you go to places where I can show you, like for example, all the places that I mean, I give you all the tips, the best place, the beautiful places, where tourist guide don't bring you.
Yeah, true. It's also important. Sometimes when you are in a foreign country, you tend to lose out on the things that is places yang key attraction for you to go and visit. Ataupun benda-benda kadang kita when in a foreign country kita nak tanya susah pasal again language barrier like you said. And
Yes.
so it's also good to have maybe someone there yang kita kenal and or we can associate ourselves with. It's always good, It's always good. So for those
Yeah,
for those yang for our viewers yang really want to engage more on the content of Sepanyol 101, and please click the link below on our description part there. We will include the punya links to Sepanyol 101 on their FB page and also their YouTube punya channel. And like Zafi said, it's free. You all can learn as much as you can. But a bit on the just a question to ask about this language itself. I think for most people, dorang dah too comfortable dengan dorang punya own language. To take up a new language, maybe diorang rasa macam mak susah kan, gini. So but it's always in the beginning. Tapi what is your advice?
Yes.
What is your advice for those yang
Well,
really interested to learn?
It's to learn everything lah. Everything We don't say about language So if you say that you want to lose weight or you want to start, I want to build up muscles at the beginning it's gonna be like hell. I mean, tak susah. I mean, is you're not used to doing exercise. You are not used to eating lesser. So you are not used to new language. But I think the more important thing is like you need to see or to know what actually you are gaining. I think that's the most important one. So if you start doing exercise, you bulk up, you got all the muscle, then you like girl will like, ooh, abang sad, what you call it,
Sado.
abang sadu. Oh, abang sadu. Then after that, for those who want to lose weight, you see the result after that. So by learning a new language, I think if you think that you want to travel comfortably, or you can understand some nowadays Spanish punya music is like, bro,
Ya, betul.
everybody.
Ya, betul.
So like Despacito, you're not gonna understand the whole story, or sorry, the whole song, but at least some part of it you can, okay. I think I know roughly what he's trying to say.
So people can appreciate a bit of their Spanish
Yeah,
culture.
so I think it's like it's gonna be difficult. Anything new is difficult, you know. So but I think what you gain from that is the most important. I mean, if you look at that point, I mean, you're gonna gain something like a new way of talking to people, or you and your friends can have your own code ready. Alamak, berbual apa
Yeah.
ni? Check, berbual Spanish lah.
A new trend, I mean, talking about
And the other thing about something new is you keep doing it, it become a routine. Then after that, you keep practicing it, it'll be better. Once you know what you want, what is the purpose of it, then after that you need to keep on going. Practice, because it's always good to practice. So learn something new, then after that find a friend, or find a friend and learn something new. So you're gonna learn together, and you guys
benefit,
can practice.
can
Yeah.
benefit each other. So talking about Spain, I think a bit of we talk a bit of history here on the Spanish culture and also the Spain itself. For those yang tak tahu, I think Spain is used to be named or to be known as Andalusia, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So in
I mean,
the
you're talking about the Ottoman Empire, is it?
during the time of the
Yeah,
empire of Islam, I think
yeah, Ottoman Empire. I,
Spain is known as Andalusia, and
no.
there is a certain state in Spain where it's like macam Granada, all these used to know have a lot of Islamic punya values in that particular city, betul tak?
Yeah, I haven't not been. I'm not gonna lie. I have not been to that part of Spain, which is the south. South part is sana panas lah, because it's very very famous for now during summer kan, hot, very hot. So they said it will reach sometime to 50 degree down there. It will reach up to 50. Just imagine how hot it is. But Andalusia, they still have that name. The province down there, Andalusia, Granada, Sevilla is all in Andalusia. So it's a big place. So they still have this famous mosque where it used to be a mosque, then become a church, a mosque again, and everything. So like Indra said, dia punya roots kan, dengan dia punya what's left behind from the Muslim punya
Culture.
empire dulu, culture dekat sana banyak dekat south part. I never been there, so I cannot actually talk a lot more about it, because I'll be lying. So I don't actually know, never been there before. But it's a beautiful place. People say that Andalusia, the people are different as well. They are more happy person, happy people. Yeah. And pun dah dekat lah from there. Dah dekat dengan Africa already. So the Muslim countries yang the closest is Morocco. So Rabat, Casablanca, Rabat, the capital, I think now, of Morocco, Rabat or Casablanca, Rabat, if I'm mistaken. So it's just not like next door, but it's just across the Mediterranean Sea. So if for example people come here, then they want to finish up their trip to Morocco is just to
nearby.
cross over. I mean, yeah, nearby.
Mm. Oh, Masya Allah. I think it's also good and for our viewers out there who have I believe kita punya Singaporeans and also a few of Malaysians, they have interest in travelling to Andalusia best part, right? Where they can
Yeah,
see more of Islamic punya culture that is left behind during the empire
yeah, yeah,
of.
yes, yes.
So I would like to thank our brother Zafi here for coming down and having this chit chat session under seeker session and I hope we can meet up soon and for another session, and we also pray for him. May he be in good health and also be in safe hands in Spain. Dan mudah-mudahan kan dapatlah kita berjumpa lagi di sesi yang akan datang kan, insya-Allah.
Well, okay. So me, I would like to say special thanks to everybody who's listening, and thanks for listening or for viewing my videos and sharing it, especially subscribing it too. So it's like a big thanks to you guys, because without you guys it wouldn't be possible. I mean, I want to share, but kalau tak ada orang nak dengar.
Ev-
Apa sih dia berbual Mamat ni? Mamat kan tu, Mamat Spain. This Mamat Spain, this name Mamat Spain, I thank to my auntie. My auntie, it was her idea, Mamat Spain. So like I said, I mean, big thanks to you guys, because it wouldn't be possible if you guys don't give me the support. Like for example, if I just released my first video, then nobody was watching, and I say, oh no, bodoh, demoralized and everything. But the friends that helped me, all the friends, I cannot name everybody. I'm sorry, because everybody was like helping me, sharing, and me, the muka tebal, jangan lupa share, jangan lupa share, bro, jangan lupa share, please lu share, bro, your friend the muka tebal as always, and Alhamdulillah, I mean, I've never thought that it's gonna be like that. I mean, it can reach up to a certain where it gave me more
motivation
it give me that extra push that I need to like carry on a little bit. I'm not gonna do it the full time thing, because I need to work and everything, need to find a job and work and everything. But I on my free time, especially now COVID, I have all this free time, so I just edit the video and everything with the help of advice from Indra as well. So I do whatever I can. There's a friend like Aisha who helps me a lot too. So I just do whatever I can lah. So I won't promise, but I said there will be more videos. The shorter one for TikTok and the longer one for YouTube. So just stay tuned lah. Subscribe. So that one is the most important one. So you guys will be informed lah as soon as a new video is out lah. But the rest, I will the TikTok and everything, I'll post it on Instagram, I'll post it on my Facebook. Remember my Facebook, Instagram and TikTok all Sepanyol 101. Okay, Sepanyol as in Malay, SEPA, Sepanyol 101. So if everything's new, then they're gonna come out from on my YouTube account, Instagram TV and TikTok.
Okay. And sorry, you.
No, I was saying, and that's it, and especially big thanks to everybody lah. I mean, Hari will be here soon. So if I would like to take this opportunity to say selamat hari raya to
I was about to ask you to wish to send your wishes to your family and your friends. Okay, please go ahead.
Thanks. That happens with me every time. I was about to ask you also.
Okay, please. I give you the floor to ask. I mean to wish your family and friends in advance for this coming festive Hari Raya.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, mom, mommy, selamat Hari Raya. To my brother also. To my son. to all my family lah, my sister-in-law, the 3 kids down there, my son, you know, including my son 4, Adrian, Ariel, and Aiden, you know. Selamat Raya. Maaf Zahir Batin. I forgot how to say already. Maaf Zahir Batin.
Batin.
Apa-apa 0000, we start from scratch, okay?
InsyaAllah.
So this is what I like to say to my friend. Apa-apa 00, you know, if I offended you guys before and everything, I like makan minum, you know. So to my friend Aisha, thanks for helping. To my auntie and uncle and everybody, Selamat Raya, my friends, and like I said, have a blissful Hari Raya down there. And for the kids, don't forget, pay now.
Pay it.
or maybe Indra gonna make up a new one, pay 8. Meaning that you can call your uncle, talk to him, and watch your phone. No, I haven't received. No, pay now, pay 8.
Oh, that would be the latest apps. I think someone if can come out with that app
Bro,
will be.
trust me. Singapore like what? 750,000 Malay. Well, just imagine how many kids are there.
They would definitely benefit. They would definitely benefit.
They will definitely love you, bro. They will like, oh,
You're my hero.
Indra the pain.
Ajib, Masya Allah. Okay, thank you Zafi for your time, Masya Allah. I really appreciate for you to come down and join this. No worries. It's a blessing to have you and to share your experience that you are going through in Spain and also your current endeavours on Sepanyol 101. And we wish you all the best and we pray may you have success with your current endeavours, inshallah. And we hope to see you soon. And for our viewers out there, thank you so much for viewing our Seeker session, and please stay tuned for our next session, inshallah. And please do not forget, and before we sign off, please do not forget to click the link for Sepanyol 101 that I will attach to our videos. And also please like and share this video of Seeker's Nest.
And subscribe.
And dia nak kena and subscribe. That's the keyword for today. And inshallah we will meet again. Please stay strong.
Word of the day.
Yeah, word of the day. And please subscribe and please stay strong, stay healthy, and keep hope alive. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.